Grand Rising. It is Monday, October 2nd. We are now in the 10th month of the year of 2023. When we started the meditations this year, we had been a good 6, 7 months full swing into meditating. And 2023, we said, was all about me. 2023 is all about me. And we said it a lot. We kept repeating it. And I just wanted to repeat it again. 2023 is all about me. Looking at me, fixing my triggers, looking at where I need improvements, just focusing on me and the inner work that I need to do. The 10th month, end of a cycle, right? Now we're in fall. Just like the leaves fall off the trees, that's exactly what we want to do now. So let's sit in our space. Let's close our eyes if they're already not. Let's take a deep breath in. Activating our crystalline tube. Our guides, our ascended masters, our ancestors of only the highest vibration. We please ask you to step forward now as we're joining hands, joining our energy, and raising our vibrations together. Come sit with us. I want you to go right now into a forest. Use your mind. Your guides will take you to exactly where you need to go. Please release your ego in this space. Don't judge, don't question. Yes, you see that. Yes, that is what you were meant to see. Yes, believe it. Yes, you see your grandma right there. Yes, you see your dog. Yes, there is some person who you do not recognize. That is one of your guides. Yes, you see nothing except trees. All of it is what you are supposed to see. Do not judge. Go to your forest. I want you to see a tree with the leaves yellow and orange and red, and you can see that their leaves are changing color. Sit and observe the tree. What's the weather like right now? How do you feel sitting in this space? Look at that tree. Watch now as the wind goes by and some of the leaves fall off so easily, effortlessly. And when you see them, they dance in the wind before they slowly float to the ground. We are trees. We grow. Each year, our roots get stronger and longer into the ground of Mother Earth. Each root represents our growth, our knowledge, our skills, our talents, friends, family. Keep us all rooted. We grow taller. We grow bigger. We grow stronger. Some seasons of life are going to be a little bit rougher. Come out of it with some scars. But we're not broken. We didn't fall down. We are supposed to go through these changes every season. It is nature. It is our cycle. It's October. It is fall. No matter what part of the world you live in, now is the time to shed your leaves. Let the whispers of our ancestors and our guides blow just like the wind. Each thing that you didn't accomplish, it's okay. Let it fall. Let it blow into the wind. Let it hibernate in the winter time so that you can set your new intentions while you rest. Rest is important. Hustle culture is toxic. We do not need to be going, moving, doing something every day to accomplish things in life. No. Either you're the type of person who's going to take the time daily, weekly, a day out of the month, follow the cycles. None of it is wrong. You must allow your leaves to fall. Relationships have ended. Friendships have shifted. Jobs have changed. People have crossed over into the higher dimension of heaven. Sadness has happened. Happiness. All of these are leaves that you can let fall. Most of our leaves will stay. They'll hibernate with the rest of us. And then when that springtime comes, all of it comes back to life. Stronger, healthier, renewed, with all of the dead things that were not serving us no longer in our space. We shed them. We got rid of them so that we could focus and relax during winter. Let them fall away. Let the leaves go. If it's not serving you, release it. You know what you are holding on to. You know what you need to change. You know what you need to let go of. Nothing is making you hold on to these things. Listen to the wind. She's very smart. She's your intuition. Let the leaves fall. We're coming to the end of a wonderful cycle. 2023 is all about me. I'm acknowledging my strengths. I'm acknowledging where I need to shift. I'm experiencing all of the wonderful things in my life by being present. I am not going to give worry to the future. I am not going to give thoughts to the past. I am going to give myself the daily gift of the present. Focus on today. Focus on what we're going to release. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. It's very simple. That leaf can go, and that leaf can go, and that leaf can go too. Take a deep breath as we take this moment of silence. We're going to sit for 3 minutes. See if our guides have anything to say to us personally. Do not judge this space. And go. Okay. Bring your awareness back to your fingers and your toes. Give it a little neck roll if you need to. If you want to stay in this space, please mute me. You can exit the meeting. I will not be offended at all. Oh, so I heard this one song. I wish I'm not even attempt to sing it, but the words were, and if you close your eyes, you'll see that you've been here before. And if you close your eyes, I'm gonna have to look up the song. And then he sings, but I'm gonna be the optimistic in all of this. I'm gonna be the optimistic in all of this. And then I literally saw my inner child at about 4 or 5, and she was just like probably younger, 3 or 4, because Luna's 5. So it was younger than how Luna is, like 3 or 4, just like dancing around. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, and I just like started smiling because when I do Reiki, a lot of times the first thing that will pop up is the person's inner child. especially if they've had a lot of trauma, like I've held on to, like from my childhood. Um, and it's just such a beautiful thing when you can see the inner child like happy and dancing. So that just let me know where I shifted, but also if anybody else wants to share too, but I'm gonna make a TikTok out of it. So even though I've done all this work, right? And let me tell you about your inner child. I was bullied a lot, and most of it came the first time I was bullied and called a chink was here in Pittsburgh in this school district that my children are in. This is a huge thing for me. It's been a lot for me to process, and there's been so many fucking triggers. Saturday at Liam's base soccer game, he was on one team, the Keystone Oaks School District area, KOA, which I signed him up for. All the other Green Tree kids, our district is made of 3 different areas: Green Tree, Castle Shannon, Dormont. All the Green Tree kids were on one team, and Liam was on the other team with the Castle Shannon and Dormont kids. So when I got there, I said to my husband, I was like, what is this? What is this shit? I was like, I knew it. Who put these teams together? Because we have had 2 bullying issues with these moms and these group. There's this street here. And again, these are all stories I'm telling myself. So FYI, all this shit you're telling, I'm telling you, is all a story coming from my perspective. Because if you talk to these other women, they'd be like, Kim's fucking crazy. None of us have a problem with her. So let me tell you what, this is all shit that I'm telling myself, right? Stories. So I get there and I say to my husband, who puts it? So my dad gets there and I say something to him too. And I was like, today's game is personal. Liam better fucking win. He better get all these scores. So then I'm sitting there, right? As I'm sitting there looking and I'm looking at the uniforms and I'm seeing one says Green Tree Association, the other one is KOA. And I'm sitting there and I go, Liam's in a different league. I didn't sign him up for the Green Tree team. That's why he's not with the Green Tree kids. I signed him up for the Keystone Oaks area. I did that. I put him on that team, not the other parents that I think have an issue with me. I'm the one that's having an issue with them. I'm the one that thinks that they're bullying me because that little girl inside of me still thinks that. When I figured it out, man, I laughed so hard at myself. I was like, I need to go put myself in a fucking corner right now and put myself in timeout. And the TikTok I'm going to make, because it's what I saw. Like, I took a little glass of water and I made a lake out of it. I dumped out all that water that was nothing, made this whole story up in my fucking head how Liam didn't get put on this team because they don't like us. And then figured out that it was 2 different leagues. His league plays against the local league. So stories. I made up all this shit in my head, got myself all upset. And thank God I realized it and turned it around. But yeah, thank you, Melinda. But you see, it's like all these stories that I told in my head made me think that somebody was doing something to us that was personal, and it wasn't. And when I finally so I just took the paper towels, I cleaned up my little mess, and then I laughed, and my dad and my husband both just shook their head. Luna was at her theater class, and I was like, this is why. You see, there's 2 drama queens in this house. One of us needs to be in a theater class. So recognize, guys, 2023 is all about me. It's about me. I'm going to hold myself responsible for my actions, my feelings, my thoughts, and my programming. Sometimes things aren't what you think they are. They're what you make them to be. So I just wanted to share that funny story about my total overreaction because of my childhood trauma, because of the stories that I tell myself, and just to really be present and think about what's going on. Think about the moment. Look at it before, and we always say that, right? Stop and observe before you react. And thank God I did. I was still super obnoxious cheering for him because that's just me, but little observation. Did anybody else want to share? Did anything happen over the weekend? Anything you want to talk about or discuss? It is Monday. All right, ladies, have a great, great day. Have a great week. And remember, 2023 is all about me. I'm in control completely, wholly, fully. We are in control. So have a great fucking day. And I will see you mañana. I had to throw one curse word in there. I really didn't. That just slipped out. I didn't mean to, but I will see you mañana. Taco Tuesday. Have a good day, guys.